Can you see the moon? No.
No.
It's too cloudy.
The moon is here.
Oh.
The moon is here, guys. Just
Wait.
the moon.
People are gonna say you're fat shaming.
No, the moon is a very nice thing.
I know. Isn't this a surprise? I know you're gonna be like, oh, you lied to me. Okay, here's the thing. I told you guys I forgot it because I didn't know what I wanted to tell the public. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping they had the exact same ring and I wouldn't have to tell anybody what happened.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
Hello everybody. In today's video, we're taking a look at Foodie Beauty Chantal's text voice messages released with her husband. She has actually released some ridiculous voice notes with her husband. They were released where she's crying because she lost her wedding ring. You see, it was such a big problem. She needed to wash her hands and she knew the soap would ruin her ring. It was gold, of course. So the amazing part about this whole thing is that she actually wants us to look at her text messages for drama and for views and prove to us that she really was lying when she told us. She admits that she was lying when she actually told us that she, had left her wedding ring. No, she actually lost it. Also, obviously, as you just saw, Foodie Beauty's husband shamed her for the way that she, is. The end of the video, we're going to look at a BBJ rage update from Chantal, her cat, because French Fry Girl has taken BBJ to the vet and given us an update. So that's at the end. And the ever amazing Foodie Beauty decided to rage about it. She's just going to keep raging about the cat. So if you could not tell already, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only, not meant to be taken seriously. I'm sharing opinions, not facts, on public figures, whether they're choosing to make public, never comparing their stories to you. Just speaking on their own public individual dramas. I would urge you, if you can, to please be kind in the comment section to these people. Please never ever go out of your way to their channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments.
I can't even talk. You're gonna freak out. I lost my wedding ring. I'm so sorry. I went everywhere in the airport looking for it. I asked security, and no one can find it. They think maybe it got stolen. I took it off. I took it off to wash my hands in the bathroom. I'm so sorry. People are looking at me. I don't know what to do. I feel so bad.
Okay, let's talk about these text messages, this text voice message that she released, okay? So the first thing I want to say is the absolute absurdity of releasing a text message after you admit that you're lying to prove that you were lying. So basically, she comes on there and she admits that when she came back to Canada and she said that she left her wedding ring, at their apartment, she lied. I just have this to say for anyone that is in girl world, meaning like the two women that make videos that are like the amazing stars of girl world. Ladies, when you continuously lie, and this is about Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty, when you continuously lie on camera and then you get upset when people ask you, hey, why are you such a liar? And you're like, oh, no, I don't lie. Why do people accuse me of lying? It's because you keep lying. When you continuously lie on the internet, people will accuse you of lying. So it's bad enough that she told a wild story that I left my ring in Salah's apartment in Kuwait, and then admits to lying about it.
I know you're gonna be like, oh, you lied to me. Okay, here's the thing. What happened was, so yes, Salah just had to buy me a new ring, and I'm sure he's not super happy about that, but so I left Kuwait with my ring. I told you guys I forgot it because I didn't know what I wanted to tell the public. I didn't know. I was really and what happened was actually really, really horrible. Actually, I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping they had the exact same ring and I wouldn't have to tell anybody what happened, just because I wanted to keep it private. I lost it. Yeah, I lost it in the. I want to cry even thinking about it. And when I got to the Doha, like going back to Canada, when I got to the Doha airport, I'm done. I don't know. I went to the bathroom and I took my ring off to wash my hands because I was under the impression that soap and water, I didn't want it to ruin it. So I thought, and I wanted to get wash my hands very well because they were really dirty. Took the ring off and put it on the counter. And, oh, it's not whatever. It's a symbol of our marriage. And just, you know, yeah, Rhonda, I know. It's whatever. Actually, I have a recording that I sent to Salah that right after I lost it, crying and freaking out. So that's proof that I did lose it. So if I need to, I could play that.
She did all of that for drama and for views. Okay, well, that's Foodie Beauty for you. Okay, so the absurdity of releasing your own crying voice text messages, right? To prove that you were lying, because she says in the original live stream from the other day, well, you know, I really left my ring in the airport. I lost it. And if anyone doesn't believe me that I'm admitting to lying, I'm going to release the receipt. Who would believe that you come on here and admit that you were lying, that you're lying about that? Like, it's silly. You understand what I'm saying? She released the text message voice notes to prove that she was lying to you. Who would doubt that you're a liar?
That's not lying. That's changing my mind.
Ah, yes, you didn't lie. You changed your mind. Okay. As far as the text message, the only thing I have to say about this, or the voice message, is this. The amount of times that she's speaking to him versus the amount of times that he responds to her is very interesting. Basically seems like you're more into him than he's into you. I know she's gonna say that, you know, he was sleeping, because I know what the excuse to these type of situation type deals are. She's gonna say he didn't write as much as I wrote because he went to bed. But I don't believe you. He already said he didn't love you. He's shaming you the way that you look. So if you look at the text messages, she is in the green and he is in the dark blue. So she says, me too, baby. I'm looking at your pics. Mwah. Sleep well. He says, if I didn't sleep, I will text you. Okay, sweetie, says Chantal. And then, you know, when she had said she was looking at his pics, he put 2 heart emojis. She says good night. He says good night, baby. She says night, love. Then she, you know, sends the message that we all heard. I feel so bad. I can't stop crying. I can't breathe. Oh, okay. Listen, where's his response to you? Now, I know she's going to say that he was sleeping, but I just feel like the proportion of how much she wrote to him versus how much he didn't write to her says it all. You know, when you are dating, listen, you know when you're dating somebody, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but I'm sure you've heard of these stories if it didn't happen to you. You know how sometimes, like, you can just tell who likes the other person more, and listen, if you like the person that you're dating more than they like you, I'm not going to tell you to break up, but what I will say, other than get a Kermit, is just be careful of situations like that. You always want, listen, this is going to be some dating advice from Kermit. Basically, listen, my opinion here, it's really from me, is that you don't ever want the other person to like you less than you like them. You want them to like you just a little bit more than you like them, okay? Or at the very least, let it be equal, exactly the same. It's obvious to me, not just from this text message and the proportions of how much she wrote to him and how much he did not write to her. To be fair, maybe she's not showing his responses, or like I said, he was sleeping. However, I just have to throw this in there to be fair. My personal opinion, like my gut reaction, my gut feeling is you like him way more than he likes you. He already told you he didn't love you, and he's shaming you for the way that you look. It doesn't take FBI Frank to figure out what's going on here. It's very clear. Why didn't he respond to you when he woke up? Why are you not showing what he said? Why are you texting him more than he's texting you? I think, just in general, based on everything, not just these text messages, you clearly are more into him, in my opinion, than he is into you. As far as the messages of you, you know, like what she actually said. So she's devastated. She was so upset that she lost her wedding ring. Listen, it happens. The only thing I will say about everything that she said is, She needed to wash her hands because her hands were dirty. I'm sorry, you've clearly stated that your position on hygiene is interesting.
Because I brushed them this morning. I don't brush my teeth for just anybody.
And that you don't always brush your teeth. So what is this big drama where you just had to wash your hands at that point? Don't get me wrong. Hygiene is very, very important and she should be involved in hygiene. But she already said she's kind of like not. So I'm not understanding what was the big rush to wash the hands. But okay. She says that she needed to take off the ring, because soap and water is going to damage the ring. Not if it was gold. So, thank you, Chantal, for creating a drama when there is none. We appreciated all the Kermits. That was great. That was wonderful. What is the big drama? So, you came onto your platform, you lied, and you made up a story. And you basically told people that you left your ring in your apartment when you really lost it. Now that you've admitted to, again, lying to your audience. I wonder if, well, she doesn't care, but I wonder if Chantal can even understand the concept of continue to lie to your audience. You made up a stupid lie to your audience that you left it in the apartment. Then you're like, no, I actually lied to the public. I actually lost it, and I'm going to prove to you that I lost it. It doesn't matter if you have proof or not. Like, my opinion, just my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. I think you're embarrassing yourself with these voice notes. Okay. So basically, let's talk about Foodie Beauty's new live stream from Kuwait. She is back to being with her husband, who has wasted no time and already shamed her for the way that she looks. And after he did that, she actually wrote a community page post explaining to us why he actually did not shame her, which is hysterical to me because she's the one that literally says in the video, as you saw, that he's the one that shamed her. Here's what she says. The moon is a symbol of beauty and wonder in Arabic culture. I'm sure that it is. That's not why he said that to you. So Salah was calling me beautiful and not fat shaming at all. Feel free to read up on this. Chantal, honestly, I understand that this is all a game to you, that you are not serious about anything you do. For example, after that, she wrote, season 2 is about to commence. Positive videos, positive vibes are not going to happen from you because you're not emitting that. Like, you're not a positive person. We can see that, okay? But I digress, When you make statements like season 2 is about to commence, what you're really explaining to us is you're not really married, in my opinion, and this is all fake for views because no one would call their life, their real life, if they were really married and this person was really with them, nobody would actually call their life like into seasons. Like, that's like a television show. I think it's all fake. That's why she says the next arc is coming, seasons. No. It's all fake. Now, as far as him shaming you, here's my opinions on it, okay? This is not the first time that your husband has said something about a woman's weight.
Can Evelyn come to the Middle East? Okay.
She will finish the chocolates and the food.
You're actually the one that had said, hey, you're shaming me, ha ha ha. And then you're like, oh, no, he didn't. Look, I'm going to say this, and that's all I'm going to say. You literally left your best friend Pete's. You gave up your cats. You gave your cats to anyone who would take them for a man who said that he didn't love you and now is shaming the way that you look. So if you, Chantal, feel that you are that desperate in life, in my opinion, to do something like this, then you know what? Good luck to you. Because if someone is shaming you privately, they're shaming you privately. If somebody is shaming you publicly, that says everything I need to know about the relationship. However, as I keep saying, I already knew everything I needed to know about the relationship when his friends spoke out, said they weren't really married when they said they were, and then he told you that he didn't love you and you cried about it in a fake stream. And I understand some people will say that stream was fake and her tears were fake. It doesn't matter because what's happening here is she's actually going through the motions of this and then it's all fake, like to a certain degree, but she is like, there's no way. I don't believe that she actually told him to tell her all these things. I think it's fake in the sense of, in my opinion, that they're not really married and she's putting on a show. Chantal, you can do whatever you want. But if a guy is telling you these type of things in the beginning, relationships rarely better than in the beginning. If he's telling you all this in the beginning, good job on letting go of your cats and your only friend in life for this guy. My opinion, this will never last. It can't. Unless it's a totally clear business arrangement, which I'm not saying that it is or it isn't. But I'm sorry, but if a guy is saying this type of stuff to you in the beginning, that's not good, okay? And I know people will say, well, he wants her to be healthy. Okay, everybody wants everybody to be healthy. I understand that. There's certain ways of speaking to your partner, especially when she's a public figure and you're doing a live stream. He did that because he feels that way. And she is trying to excuse it away because she knows it's too late. Those are my opinions. So moving on to French Fry Girl and Foodie Beauty. Basically, French Fry Girl offered an update on Twitter about BBJ's health. And it said, BBJ has horrible teeth. She has ears so filthy they had to test for infection, a heart murmur, and really bad arthritis. Shame on Chantal for letting the little baby suffer from things that are simple fixes. Now we wait for blood and urine test results. That's honestly really terrible that Chantal couldn't even brush her cat's teeth and couldn't clean her cat's ears. That is unacceptable. In my opinion, that is neglect. And you have caused some of the health issues that she now has, Chantal, in my opinion. So after Chantal read these tweets and this tweet and found out what French Fry Girl was saying, she did this community page post. LOL. All you proved was that you are indeed exploiting BBJ and that she does indeed need to be euthanized. So your long-suffering cat, BBJ should be euthanized because the teeth that BBJ has you didn't brush.
Health, and the only so she got like clean bill, health, and the only thing, she got some shots that she needed, and she got her teeth are starting to get like tartar buildup, so I'm gonna bring her back. I'm gonna schedule a cleaning.
And you didn't clean. I cannot believe it. She is still championing to get rid of her cat, even though she's no longer the owner. This is unbelievable to me. So because you didn't brush BBJ's teeth, and because you didn't clean BBJ's ears, and because BBJ has arthritis, she needs to be put down. Why don't people need to be put down who have arthritis? Oh, that's right, because it can be a very difficult condition to deal with, but it's manageable. It is unbelievable to me how badly she wants to be right in the situation. At this point, your pride, your ego, you wanting to be right and, stick it to the haters. BBJ has a multitude of conditions, a lot of which you caused. Why didn't you brush the cat's teeth? Why didn't you clean the cat's ears? As you said, you never took the cat to the vet.
I never took my pets to the vet, barely, unless they were sick.
That is not you being a decent pet owner. Why did you let the cat walk around in its own filth? These are all terrible things that you created for the cat. Certain conditions are there because of BBJ's age, sure, but not the majority of them, to my knowledge, from what I can understand. All those health problems at 21, we don't even have proof that she's 21. Every time you talk about BBJ, she becomes older and older. I'm sure I can call my vet and they will advise the same is more humane, but no. Because she has arthritis and needs to have her teeth brushed? Okay. You want to be right at all costs and want to get rid of BBJ even now when you're no longer the legal owner, and tough luck for you. Thankfully for BBJ can continue to live. It's unbelievable. You just need to be right in the situation. You want some veterinarian somewhere to say, yes, let's put her down because she has arthritis, because she needs her teeth brushed. You will keep her alive to milk it for views. No, she's going to keep her alive because that is the most humane thing, and any decent human being understands that you don't just get rid of an animal because they have a few health conditions that are manageable. This is supposed to be the last resort, Chantal. So to milk it for views, and you also did this to your dogs. Let them suffer unnecessarily, and in the end, euthanize them anyways. You've got to be kidding me. She keeps saying this on purpose. French Fry Girl's vet oversaw the whole procedures, and he thought that it was fit. Like, this is unbelievable to me. Anyways, you can all, from that community, so who cares, think that I'm a cat, ABUSER, and cancel me. I don't care. I just wanted to say something here. So when she says that she doesn't care that quote unquote that community, and thinks that she, mistreated her cat, she doesn't care. I hate to break it to you, Chantal, quote unquote that community is your community. If you think that your community, this is, I'm reminded of a sonnet by Amberlynn Shakespeare. This is like when people believe that their entire channels are full of supporters, when in reality, their core group of followers are the haters. Chantal, the best thing to say here to you is that it is beyond clear that you don't understand that the community that you speak of are your audience. The majority of your audience do not support your actions. And if right now all the haters left, you would have nobody. You would have what? 300 people watching, maybe 200 people watching. Listen, I've seen all of Chantal's live streams. I'm going to throw up a few screenshots. On average, if she's lucky, she may get 100 likes. Only 100 likes. All the others are dislikes. Chantal, the reason that the community matters that watches French Fry Girl and you is because it's all the same community. You mainly do not have supporters from what I've seen. And you did mistreat your cat. You neglected her to the point where she has infections in her paws because you didn't cut her nails. You saw in Kuwait that her nails needed to be cut. You did not give Pete the money. You did not wire Pete the money for him to take her to the vet. You did not cut your trip short because you didn't care about her. You neglected everything that now is coming to light. That's why, in my opinion, she really wanted BBJ to be put down, as I've said before, because if she put down BBJ and French Fry Girl, was not aware of the symptoms, or whoever was going to, basically adopt the cat. Her sister-in-law adopted the cat. Now French Fry Girls know everything. Now she's telling us everything. You just didn't want people to know all the multitude of her health issues. You just didn't want this to happen. And now everybody knows you are a cat mistreater. You did do these things. And the reason that it matters, besides morally, the community is all the same. The community that watches you will not tolerate this, and they haven't. It does matter because these are the people that pay your light bill, Chantal. Okay, and cancel me, I don't care. I said I wanted to bring BBJ to the vet the day her blank sister-in-law picked her up, but nah. So you wanted to bring her to the vet as a last hurrah, as okay, well, before I give her over, let's see all her problems. Let's try to fix them quick so nobody knows. Chantal, that is not the way to be a pet owner. You should never be allowed to come near any animal again. Ever. Because the reality is that when you own an animal, you have to take the animal to the vet. With cats, senior cats, I've already said this, every 6 months. Just like human beings go for a checkup, animals need to go for a checkup. All the issues that she has now, my opinion is the majority of them could have been avoided. Not all of them, because some are from age, but the majority of them, your neglect caused. That is my opinion. So you wanting to take her to the vet to just hush all the problems is not what the right thing is. You see, what's going on here is Chantal believes that because she was going to take her to the vet, this means that she was going to provide medical care and she was a good owner. I just explained why you were going to take her to the vet. And taking somebody to the vet once in a while is not what a good pet owner does. It's wild to me. It is wild to me that to this day, she believes that BBJ needs to be put down. She believes that she was going to do the right thing. She was going to take somebody to the vet. Listen, if you know that you're not doing the right thing and you were going to do it like last minute, that's not the right thing. That's you hoping that you could maybe do the right thing when everyone's looking. No. The right thing isn't correct and right when no one's looking. The whole point is doing the right thing for the greater good of your cat, for their health, for the greater good of your pet when no one's looking, because it's the right thing to do and you're trying to help them. She wanted to do it because everybody was looking, right? And so she could come out as the hero. No. You were supposed to help your cat because it's the humane thing to do, and this was your friend and companion. Obviously, you didn't really feel this way. She wouldn't be able to milk it then, right? Imagine poor BBJ seeing the regular, I will no longer entertain this BS and drama outrage. Well, you have entertained it numerous times. You've talked about it so many times. This is an all new community page post. You're going to continue to entertain it for the rest of your life because people are not going to just let this go. They're not. My advice is, of course, to stop talking about it after taking accountability and saying you will never do this again and admitting all your wrongs, but she's not going to do that. You're right now where? In Kuwait with your husband, right? And you're entertaining this because it's the reality. You know what you did. You can't escape it. I will no longer entertain this BS and drama outrage. Bye. See you. She wanted to say back for positive content only, but she wrote pack for positive content only. I have news for you, Chantal. As somebody who's been watching for a long time, you will never have positive content. The reality is that in order to have positive content, you probably have to put that type of energy out. I am gone for a few days and people still tried to get me to rage or something or go after my living conditions from the villa when I was going through the worst time of my life. Ridiculous. Go touch grass. It's sad grown adults bully others this way online. Milk it for all you got, honey, because at the end of the day, it's all you have. And you know it. No one is watching you review. Nobody knows you exist. And she put a picture of French fry girl. I think that this response is typical for, Chantal, not taking any responsibility or accountability. Basically, I don't know what more proof anyone needs, but this is my opinion. You could let me know what you think in the comments, but my opinion is, had BBJ remained in Chantal's care, she would put her down. And even if, this is my opinion, it's just my opinion, I believe that if one vet said no, she would basically, in my opinion, keep going to different vets until somebody said put her down. I think that BBJ surviving in spite of Chantal's BS is the biggest kind of karma and the biggest problem that Chantal has. You see, as BBJ continues to live and hopefully thrive and continues her life, more and more terrible things come out about Chantal that she ignored and neglected about BBJ. That's why she wanted to get rid of BBJ so badly, so all the proof could go away with BBJ. Now this cat lives as a forever symbol of your neglect. All right, well, that's about it for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching it. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me and taking time out of your day to watch. If you enjoyed this video, check out the video that's popping up here. You may like it. You may not like it. If you don't like it, go and leave it a dislike. Be a friend. Thoughts, comments, questions, leave it in the comments down below, and I will see you very, very soon on the next one. Thanks so much for being here. Bye.